What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Banjo-Tooie. In the last episode, we pretty much wrapped everything up. We now have every single Jiggy in the game, every single Cheeto page, every single Jinjo, every single empty honeycomb piece. We have also input all the cheats, except for the one cheat that is way overpowered that I promised I wouldn't be using. And all that remains, after also beating all of the Jiggy Wiggy challenges, is the final level. So let's use these claw clamber boots and get on up here where the final level is actually at. Now, if for any reason you decided to come up here earlier on and you want to backtrack to the earlier part of the game and go into other levels, all you gotta do is go and hit this switch and you get a slightly faster method of getting back up here, which is a springy step pad that takes you up onto the pole that you can just climb up instead of needing to go get the claw clamber boots. Now, let's head on inside and get this started. Cauldron Keep, everybody. Not a whole lot going on here. There's a warp pad, there's a split up pad, and we need to get across here with the split up pad and open up this drawbridge by stepping on these two different switches, one for Banjo and one for Kazooie. Why Grunty has a puzzle set up for us like this, that's very, very simple. I will never understand, but let's get out of that. Oh, there you go. I don't know why that animation needed to play twice, but let's now do our little glide trick, and we can get across with Kazooie. Very, very simple. And now that that is done, the drawbridge will fall, but we're not quite done yet because there is an electrical grid in our way. Now, to get rid of that, also very simple. All you got to do is put the pair back together, and now we got to make our way to the back side of the keep. And there's going to be a Minjo back here waiting for us that's guarding this switch. So take him out and then step on the switch, and boom, there you go. Pretty darn simple. I mean, of all of the puzzles, I mean, seriously, your factory had way better security than your own house, and I find that kind of hilarious. Well, no, I guess that isn't the craziest thing in the world. I'm sure the CEOs of major corporations have more protections placed on their businesses than they do on their own homes, but I digress. Don't get any ideas with that, by the way. That's not something you need to follow up on or whatnot. Anyways, the music's changed. Yeah, every time that happens, we always end up in a fight. Man, I really dislike the auto-scrolling text in this game, but it's like the only when I have to read it, though, obviously, and voice acted or whatever. Anyway, it's Klungo! How you doing, Klungo? Career questioning minion. I love that title. Klungo clever, learn lots, has learned new potion. Is it as useless as all the others? Yes. Klungo means no. Must win this time or mistress feed me to monster. Now, there's three different types of effects his potions will have. They're all randomized between the fights, and the only effect we haven't gotten left is the duplication one. Now, the way this works is pretty simple. All you got to do is find the one that is slightly more, I guess, doesn't have as much contra. Okay, that did not. No, come here. Hey, you are moving too fast. So he moves a lot faster in this fight, but okay, so the way that the dodging his potions works is you just gotta kind of lead him, and as soon as he lets go of the potion, change directions. But the last Klungo to move is always going to be the legit one. It's also, like I said, the one with more color. Don't hit the other one. Okay. Oh, that egg almost hit the one way over there. That would have been bad. All right, there we go. Whoa, he almost got. Whoa. He is like actually preempting me pretty good there. Holy crap. Okay, we're fine. Okay, wait for that last one to move. There it goes. Okay, let's just chase it down. We only need to get one more hit on him, and we are done. So I'll just send a few eggs that way, and there we go. I love the little bandage on his foot. It's adorable. Alrighty. There we go. Klungo noticed something happening after fights with Baron Bird. And that is, your Klungo gets less and less handsome. Now Mrs. Klungo won't want me. There's a Mrs. Klungo? Klungo had enough. You know, judging by the design of most Banjo-Kazooie woman characters, I imagine it's just, looks exactly like Klungo, but just has boobs. Like, not even kidding. That's how they all are. Anyways, no days off, no pay. Klungo go find easy desk job. Maybe make stupid games. Ah, rare. I love your tongue-in-cheek humor. It's the best. All right, give me all this. Thank you. And now, let's head on through the next door. No way. No way. Oh my gosh, I love it. Tower of Tragedy quiz. This is a game show? Oh, please. Yes. Oh, this is the best. Thank you. I'm Grunty, your host, and may I welcome you to my Tower of Tragedy quiz. Oh my gosh, this is the best. When are the applause signs going to be used? Let me run through the rules for you all. There are 3 rounds of general knowledge questions. And the person with the lowest score at the end of each round loses. I believe that's right? Yeah, will be eliminated. Whatever. Correct answers score 2 points, with 1 point being awarded if it was a second guess following the incorrect answer from another contestant. Ugh. Get one wrong and I'll take 2 points off you. Okay, so you want to know the strategy to this game? Never let the others answer. Just don't. You always want to answer first. Let's meet tonight's victims, contestants, shall we? This is actually quite the long little mini-game, but it's super fun. Introducing on the left, it's my gorgeous, slim sister, Mingella. She looks like a Karen. On the right, we have my lovely, shapely sister, Blobelda. That's one way of putting it. And in the middle is just some loser bear named Banjo. All right, let's start with round 1. Okay, so here's the thing about these picture ones that you're going to get here. There is no point in, like, waiting for the question to pop up because someone else is always going to answer it before you get the chance to. So just guess. Just guess. It's better to always make sure that they can't get the 2 points other than you. So I think that's inside Champa's belly. It's pretty easy to gauge just based on the answers, even if you don't see the questions. Where are the 2 areas the cable car connects? That is Space and Wild West zones. Okay, we're just going to blow through these as fast as possible. Hasn't Mumbo Jumbo got in his skull? He doesn't have what is that, a hi-fi? Okay. No, he does not have that. Here's a scene from the game. All right, so yeah, we're just blasting through these. I believe I know where that one is. That is the code room. Yep. No, that's the treasure chamber. Oh, yes, it is it's the frickin' Target Zin's chamber. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, answer the dang old question. Heck. Should have known that. It looked like the frickin' code platform, and then I realized that the color scheme was wrong. The water pipeline in the Grunty's Industries waste disposal plant comes from Hellfire Peaks. No? Oh, that one's from Jolly Rogers, isn't it? Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine. We're actually doing it really awfully. Yeah, don't let anybody respond. Okay, who is my rather large sister? Pfft. If Blobelda can't get that one, then no one can. All right, take a look at this scene. Here we go. On to the next one. We're just kind of wasting time here. Okay, ooh. I'm gonna go Silver Star. Sweet. Got it. Total lucky guess. What was the pig in the cage in Jolly Rogers Lagoon? That was, he was filming the paintings. Yes. Crispy Bacon. What spell does Mumbo perform in Hellfire Peaks? Oh, she beat me to it. Yeah, you got to be fast on these, actually. That's why I'm usually not waiting for the entire thing to end. Anyways, those shorts are yellow. Some of these are really easy, and sometimes they're actually like trick questions. Which of these objects is not in Cloud Cuckoo Land? That is a cake slice. All right, I'm actually doing very poorly. I should mention, this has not been a very good go at all. 8? I don't even freaking know what that was supposed to be, but I just got to make sure that they don't get 2 points out of it. How many dials? All right, so I think it was 6. You're going to answer? No? Okay, sweet. No points for anybody. I'm okay with that. Here's another. We're just kind of wasting time. What is Mr. Patch announced as? He is the strange wobbly inflatable thing. What spell can Mumbo not perform? That is Earthquake. Who is the mighty Mayan god of target shooting? That is Target Zan. I love, was it Marzipan and Frying Pans? What is the name of a dragon boss brother? That is Chilly Willy. Silly Billy and Hottie Toddy. I love that. What spell did Mumbo perform in Glitter Gulch Mine? That was Levitate. All right, which Banjo-Kazooie character is found on the... Oh, my gosh. She beat me to it. How did Gobi the Camel help you once he... Okay, he cooled the train. All right, so we got 24. They got 2 and 3. Mingella is actually going to be going out first. I set a new standard of dumbness with a hopeless score of 2. Time to say goodbye, Minji. Well, see ya. Now... The nice thing, nice thing is that by the time you get to round 3, you don't have to worry about the picture questions anymore. Time to move to round 2. Okay, let's look at the screen. Okay, that is from Grunty's Industries. I am going to go with more. Cool, I don't even frickin' know. Here's another scene from the game. Ah, these are just the worst. Oh, I remember that guy. Mr. Shorts. I don't even frickin' know. You half-wit. Anyone else? Go for it, Blobelda. She actually can pass me if she gets this one. Do it! Is it Mr. Pants? Yeah! Awesome! Good job, Blobelda. Alright, what's found inside Cloud Cuckoo Land's cheese wedge? It is onions. What wall-dwelling fiery object attacks you in Hellfire Peaks? Oh, gosh. A massive... No, I meant to do a giant hand. Frickin' heck. Why did I do that? Just answer a giant hand. Oh, man, she's actually beating me. I am doing so poorly right now. This is so easy, too. Take a look at this scene. Okay, that's Jolly's. I am going to go with Jolly Roger. Yeah, that would have to be the answer to whatever it was. What is the name of the pawnbroker in Jolly? No, that was me. I pressed X way before. Take a look at this scene. Man, I am just failing. Okay, we got a fan. 4. Sure. Fair enough. Here's a scene from the game. Okay, hey, I know that place. Frickin' 3. Cool, got it again. Another scene from the game. Oh my goodness, there's something. That's a Seaweed Sanctum. Yeah, oh, hey, there's the answer. Perfect. How many letters are there in the name Banjo-Kazooie? More than 9. Jeez, that is a trick question if ever there was one. Who are the similar-looking arch-enemies of the Jinjos? They are the Minjos. Which Banjo-Kazooie world is not seen in Banjo-Tooie? It is Gobi's Desert. By which method could you travel around Cloud Cuckoo Land? Cannon plants. I believe that was what they were called. What spell does Mumbo perform in Witchy World? That is power. I almost did life force. Turn lead to gold. It is not a cable color in Grunty's Industries. It is black. All right, let's look at the screen. Oh, I know where that is. That is Mayahem Temple. That was the Cow Lady's farm. Top of the very top is a hive entrance. Oh no, the wasp statue. Durr. Man, I feel dumb. Just get it, Blobelda. Come on. Oh, I was gonna say she's not gonna actually answer it. Amazing. Yeah, I am doing awful. I'm gonna try to make up for it in the final round. Which of these areas is not found in Mayahem Temple? And that is the Dart Gun Fields. What tool attacks Banjo and Glitter Gulch Mine? That is a shovel. Cool. All right. So Blobelda got easily beaten, even though I performed very poorly in that. Has also failed to beat that dumb bear. Here's her consolation prize, Blobby. I like how she just kills off her only help. Good job, Gruntilda. You really couldn't have used them later. Anyway, now listen carefully, dunce. I'm changing the rules for the final round. To make it harder, I won't show you the answers unless you buzz in. If you don't know the answer, I'll let you press Z or the triggers to pass and move on to the next question. I'll set a nice little score for you, which I believe is 20, to beat within the given time. I wish you plenty of bad luck. See, even while performing badly, 20 shouldn't be too hard. It's the final round! Let's do it! What had the prospector lost in Glitter Gulch Mine? That was his partner. Okay. Oh, it's 15. Even easier. Which potion does Klungo not drink? Enlarge and speed. Okay. What is the name of a quiz I haven't hosted? Grunty's Furnace Fun. I don't frickin' know. I haven't hosted. I don't frickin' know. Which of the following worlds does not have... I actually should have read that. That was dumb. Sorry, I just reset myself really badly. Why am I not reading these all the way through? There's honestly no freaking time limit to answering. Golly. How many tickets are required to get in Witchy World's big top tent? That is 4. What guess? What is the color of the power cable that powered the boss room's door in Grunty's Industries? I want to say that was blue and yellow. Okay. Which area does not exist in Pterodactyl Land? That is the hatchery. Yeah, I did really bad in this round too, but whatever. How many egg nests are there in Heggy's egg shed? I think 3. Cool. I haven't actually been in there in this playthrough, but... What object is the alien girl holding in Hellfire Peaks? A hairbrush? I don't frickin' remember. Maybe it was a mirror. What is the name of Cloud Cuckoo Land's talking safe? It is Super Stash Deluxe. I can't believe I'm actually this low on score already. What pressure level is shown on the exterior dials of Grunty's Industries trash compactor? 10? Okay. What is the name of the train that travels? That is Chuffy. What miniature doll is one of the alien kids holding? That is a Jinjo. Remember remarking on that, and I had a lot of questions and conspiracy theories about that. What is on Jolly's menu? I think that's Seaman Surprise, which that is disgusting now that I think about it. I don't want to know about Surprise Seaman. Which of these is not an area on the Isle of Hags? Forest Grove. Gosh, that's disgusting. Which of these is one of Boggy's kids? That is Soggy. Yeah, I want to see if I can get to 30 by the end of this. I know I've done like 50 before. This is just awful. Slightly Sacred Chamber. Doing so badly in this game. What name is on the locker that you could enter in Jolly Rogers, which is D. Jones for Davy Jones, obviously. That was the joke. How many ways are there into Cloud Cuckoo Land's Central Cavern? I think 9. No! Okay, well then, which game does not have a refrigerator magnet? Nuts and Bolts. Okay. That was what I was thinking. What can't Humble Mama change Banjo into, which is a crocodile in this game? Well, I guess that's Mumbo in the other game. What brand of canned carrots is found in Cloud Cuckoo Lands? I'm going to go Spew. Okay. One more question, please. What drink is on sale at Jolly's? That is ginger beer. Okay, we got 32. That was terrible, by the way. I should have done way better than that. Easily in the 40s, but whatever. I guess I'll take it. A win's a win. No, 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 no. I declare the win invalid due to faulty equipment. Oh, dear. So, what happens now? I don't know. Any ideas? You could escape in a cowardly fashion like in Banjo-Kazooie before we kick your bony butt. Yes, I could. Thanks, Birdbrain. Fortunately, I've built a rocket in my booth for this very reason. I'll be waiting for you at the top like last time, but this time you'll be the ones taking the fall. You know, you very well could be right, because while your final boss fight is extremely easy in the N64 version, oh, I'm not ready for it in this version. Right, come on, Kazooie, let's go and see where that door that's just opened leads. Why did they have to slow the text down? Do you reckon that's the end of the game? I doubt it. We've not had the credits yet. That's true. Okay, let's go. And they'll just go off on their own, and then the first 1 ton drops, which is hilarious. Good thing we moved out of the way just in time. And now, we get the credits! All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is so exciting. Obviously, this isn't the finale, but this episode is going to still go through the entirety of the credits, because I always like to show that at the end of the games. And this is obviously my chance to talk about Banjo-Tooie and how much I love it. Now, I want to preface this again by saying that I do think, gameplay-wise, the Xbox 360 version is the inferior version. Just simply down to some of the things that they ported in. The aiming is awful in this game. It's so overly sensitive in this version, and I'm really not a fan of it. Really, the only thing the 360 version has over the 64 version is the frame rate. And then, I guess, the camera control, too, because, you know, you have the right stick as opposed to the C buttons on the 64, which is always going to be inferior to having a second control stick. But other than that, the N64 version of this game is freaking perfect. This game is freaking perfect. Rare at this period of time was freaking perfect. I miss these days, man. I miss them so badly. I know people have gushed about how Rare was back in the 90s. Time and time and time again. And, you know, even in the first couple years of the 2000s, they were amazing. And I can't think of another video game developer that was just so on point, so consistently for so many games. Like, ever. No one's even come close. Even Nintendo, their first-party development studios haven't been this freaking on point. They're pretty darn good. They're pretty awesome, but none were just so freaking consistently good than Rare was from, like, 94 to, I think, 2001? In fact, hold on, I think I can pull up a list here. All the games that they made that were so good. Donkey Kong Country, Killer Instinct, Donkey Kong Country 2 is amazing as well. Killer Instinct 2, Donkey Kong Country 3, Blast Corps, GoldenEye 007, Diddy Kong Racing, Banjo-Kazooie, Conker's Pocket Tales, I loved that game, even though I don't think it's actually all that good. Jet Force Gemini, Donkey Kong 64, oh my gosh, still the best racing game the 64 ever had. Perfect Dark is also amazing. I will say about Perfect Dark and GoldenEye, obviously, those games don't hold up anymore, but they were still fantastic at the time. Banjo-Tooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, and then Star Fox Adventures is, I would say, the game where Rare started to go downhill. So what was that, like 12 games or something like that they made that were just phenomenal all in a row? Who else has done that? Seriously, what other video game company has ever done that? It's just ridiculous consistency, and I don't think people fully can grasp how good that is. I mean, obviously nowadays you can't make games at a rate like that anymore. It's just not feasible, not with the, not with the way hardware is and not with the expectations that people have anymore, because the video game industry and how video games have worked have changed so much over the years. But back then, that was just fantastic. I mean, I know that a lot of their games technically kind of reused assets, like Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. There is a lot of asset reusage in Banjo-Tooie, but they were so clever at hiding it that you'll never notice it. And I mean, everything about this game feels entirely original. There's also some asset reusage in Conker's Bad Fur Day as well, although I know that not everybody, they did not have identical teams or anything. But and then also the Donkey Kong Country games, tons of asset reusage across those as well, but they're still all phenomenal, fantastic freaking games, from start to finish. And most of those games still hold up. Banjo-Tooie still holds up. I don't care what anybody says about the look of this game or the graphics or whatever. It still is fantastic. You still see what's going on. It doesn't have to be super amazingly gorgeous to be a good, fun video game. This game is great. It still plays great. It still controls great. The puzzles are fantastic. It has almost exactly the amount of content I want out of a video game, just based on the amount of hours you can play in single player and multiplayer. It's everything you could ever want out of a full price purchase. And, to say that that's the truth all these years later is insane to me. It's insane that this game still has that kind of value. And I don't know. I respect Rare so much more for it. And I feel like this game, for any mascot platformer, for any adventure game, of this type, this is what they need to model themselves after, is this game. This is obviously not just a platformer like Banjo-Kazooie was. It's much more of an adventure game. There's a lot more exploration. There's a lot more figuring out exactly what you need to do. There's a lot more... you need to use your brain a lot more in a game like this than you do with Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie is more about thumb skill and reaction time, and this is more about, thinking and actually using, using your, context clues and environmental puzzle solving to figure out what you're supposed to do. And this is my kind of game. I prefer this to its predecessor far and away. Love this game to death. It is still one of my all-time favorite games, easily in my top 10. And I love it. I love it so freaking much. It's, and I'm reminded of it again by playing through it, because I really thought that there was going to be parts of this game where I was like, man, this just doesn't hold up anymore. And honestly, the only things I found were the stuff that the port changed on the Xbox 360 version. Everything else about it is perfect. It's freaking fantastic. And in fact, I am super excited to jump back into the N64 version so I can record that bonus video for you guys, which is going to come out hopefully right after this finale. It should. I've got plenty of time to do it because I'm recording this episode like 2.5 months in advance. But, yeah. Well, also, I don't remember that enemy being up there that high on the tram thing. But anyways, I digress. I'm just going to let the rest of these credits play out. And in the next episode, we're going to be jumping directly on into the finale, where I am probably going to struggle a lot. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really, really fun. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Banjo-Tooie. I hope you all enjoyed it very much, and I will see you all in the next one.